My apologies for getting this to you so late. Here's probably the best lighting. Maybe here. Here, this is good. I'm carrying around my laptop as I make this video. I know it's a little late, but here's my review of yesterday's Redonkulous Race episode, Down and Outback. This was a pretty funny episode, and not just because of the inherent funniness of rabbits and kangaroos. Don putting a smiley face Devon mask over the crying Devon in the intro, the bit where the stepbrothers accidentally tattoo their own faces on themselves, and I love the irony of destroying the farm in destroying the farm in their attempt to save it. Ennui's animal attraction, as it were. And especially the stepbrothers' misadventures with mistaking the kangaroo for a rabbit. Rock calling Spud a soda machine in comparison to an actual rocker. Spud's having to go through the entire Heartbreak song, or else he'd forget it. And MacArthur's psycho chase of the rabbit on the farmer's stolen tractor. And the way that speaking of which, yeah, and the way I'm standing up while I do this, that's why I'm a little winded. And also the way that just when they'd given up on their kangaroo rabbit, Lorenzo and Chet grab the baby and wind up getting beaten up again. And then it comes after them in their glider at the end. Finally MacArthur wearing a suit of samurai carrot armor to attract the remaining bunnies. But even though it may have been intended to be funny, Crimson and Ennui adopting the Black Bunny Loki was a little bit cliched. And I forget if I realized this on my first or second viewing, but the guy who does Chet must also be the guy who did Darth on 16 and Snack Shack on Stoked. This was also a good episode for the ice dancers. Jose was incredibly, almost uncharacteristically, smart in making a fake albino rabbit to trick the cadets with. And Jacques was also smart in tricking Brody into going to save MacArthur, thus leaving his rabbits behind for them to steal. There are some fan theories out there on the internet that the ice dancers are actually the arc villains for this season, and going by this episode, I may be starting to believe it. Look what's up on this dock and talking to a rabbit. Genius. And I can't believe they got away with having 2 rabbits become 10 on a kids show. And story-wise, it was great how the 2 stories of the cadets and the stepbrothers came together like that. How their cat trying to catch the kangaroo led to it jumping onto MacArthur's tractor. This episode, it seemed like Rock and Spud would get eliminated, or maybe Lorenzo and Chet. They certainly wound up taking enough time in catching their rabbits, or whatever they thought they were. I was amazed in the end when they crashed their glider into the mountain. I was amazed to see that Spud had some sense of honor in the way he saved Rock. He may be lazy, a mite selfish, unlucky, and possibly even brain damaged, in that his brain is so small and undeveloped. But as long as he isn't a complete waste of space and time, we can't really bring ourselves to hate him nearly as much as we used to. On to the elimination. I guess a double elimination is as good a way as any to make up for all those blasted non-eliminations. Wait. A double elimination could mean we get one less real elimination. That means we may be facing an extra non-elimination sometime in the future. No! Well, at least we got to see the end of one of the more annoying teams of this season. Chet and Lorenzo continue to be friends, although it was looking a little shaky there for a while. Oh, but I just realized that this presents a problem. Their leaving represents a problem. the leaving of the rockers, their departure. Without Spud around to iterate the 7 stages of grief, Carrie is now adrift in how to help Devon get over Shelley. Will that be important? Stay tuned! That's about all I have here, so I will get to writing up my thoughts and thinking about tonight's episode, Maori or Less, in just a little bit. Posting the video. Missed the second. Thank you for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed.